What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another session of the Lost Song of Phandelver here on the Swindler's Den Twitch channel, or you could be watching later on YouTube, or perhaps listening on our Patreon. Thank you guys for all of the support. We are doing some big things. YouTube is growing really fast. Patreon, I'm surprised at the amount of support we've got on there. So, just want to say a big thank you to everybody for that stuff. Anyways, today we are down equal, but he should be turning up any minute now. So we'll see when he gets here. He'll just jump on in. We might have to adjust some stuff, but that's okay. Anyways, so last session, you guys. Oh man, what happened last session? It's been 2 weeks. So I got married, and I'm confused now about what happened last session, which was 2 weeks ago. You guys went to Neverwinter, the king in Neverwinter, or the Lord Protector, and you got an envelope that allowed you to, or requested permission for you to go into the prison and speak with prisoner 626. Who is not Stitch, but, you know, what can you do? You guys took off in your boat, your big old boat, the Marlin's Marlin. What is it? Marlin's Marlin. You guys took off on the boat. You played some cards, as like a group bonding exercise. Hunted some fish, or some sharks. One of the sharks seemed to have some sort of strange organism living in it or something. You guys squished one. One like jumped off the deck, if I recall, and you guys threw the shark overboard. Decided not to eat it. Probably a smart move. Then you guys played cards, and then you guys played so that if you lost the round, you had to tell a truth about your secret. After a few rounds, you heard a big crashing noise as the ship rocked. And you started to hear some yelling from the top of the ship. Yeah, so, before we jump on in, one last thing. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hi, Grizlocke.
Hello. Here with me, as always, is TommieTaco, who plays
Zorag, the half-orc barbarian. You can find me here every Sunday in this game. You can find me every Wednesday for Lost. I'm pulling a Sharp on this one. Rhyme of the Frost Maiden, where Sharp's the DM, where I play Zavros, and you can find me on Twitch at TommieTaco.
Hey. Next up, we got BakaZombie.
Hey, yo, I didn't get a layup into who I'm playing, but I play Valida, the half-glass paladin. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at ZombieBaka. Maybe I'll stream again someday. Maybe you'll see a YouTube video. It's random.
And, of course, Zeldaner1988.
Hello everyone, I'm Zeldaner1988, but you can also call me Nyssa. I play Aelin, the half-elf rogue that is part of the Harpers of this campaign. And yeah, you can find me on Twitter under the same name that you could see on the screen right below here. But other than that, I just stream with these lovely people of Swindler's Den.
And, of course, Equaisnotfunny, who is not here right now. Equa is not here. But he will be tuning in any minute. You can find him on Twitch, YouTube, and on our channel running Emoris every Monday. Anyways.
Might as well change his bloody name to Equa's Not Here, am I right?
Hey,
got
him.
Damn.
Okay. So, setting the scene, last you were all sat around this round table playing blackjack with Rumshoe in the room and Captain Fogman when you heard a big crash noise followed by some screams and a giant rocking of the boat. What do you guys want to do?
What the fuck was that?
Nothing good, that's for sure. Volley is currently armorless, by the way.
Aelin is
fog.
going to get up, just abandon the cards on the table, and kind of mosey her way out of the room.
On my way out,
Volley
I'm
is going to do more than Mosey.
Captain,
as I'm sprinting to the door, I reach in and grab some of that cherry pie sitting on the table and just eat it real quick.
Bogman's jumps out of his chair. All right, yar,
Captain.
all hands on
Pirate
deck. Let's go. to the top. When you guys run up to the top deck, you see you are now in the thick of the ice, in the thick of the moving ice.
Just think of it.
Your ship has come to a stall, as you've hit like a thick chunk of ice. Out here, the wind is frigid. You can see your breath. And you see the helmsman kind of, not you. You see the helmsman kind of shaking his head and, like, trying to kind of recover from probably falling over. And he's shouting, Where's the navigator? Where's Morty? He should have told us.
Last we saw the navigator, he wasn't feeling so hot, was he?
He was not.
Aelin sent him down to the cook, so Aelin's gonna go back below deck towards the kitchens to see if she can find him.
Okay. So, Aelin, you go below deck and start searching around for him. Zorag and Valiada, what do you two do?
Go to the front and see where we're stuck on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there. See what's going on.
So, give me perception checks. Okay. Valiada, you're able to make out. It just there seems to be like an iceberg almost that you could have easily avoided, but clearly, like the helmsman said, nobody pointed it out to him. So there's a chunk of ice. Zorag, you see the same, except you also see like a black shadow under the water moving about. Aelin, you're below deck searching for Morty. Morty. Go ahead and roll me a
Investigation?
Sure, yeah, an investigation.
18.
Okay. You are down below deck searching for Morty for a few minutes when you start to see like a trail of it's hard to tell. You like bend down, you kind of maybe smell a little bit, and you look real close, and it seems to be some sort of phlegmy bile, maybe vomit, and there's like a trail of it leading to a I can't think of the right name. A poop room. The privy. Thank you.
Privy.
There we go. The privy. When you
Literally holes.
you get to the privy door, do you want to open it?
She'll knock first.
Oh.
Morty, is that you?
Oh God. Oh. Oh, it passed my liver. Oh.
Ayla's gonna open the door.
Before... As you open the door, you see Morty, leaned over the toilet. I mean, it's not a toilet. It's literally like a bench with a hole in it.
Mm-hmm.
Leaned over, and there's like this, one of those weird things that was on the deck before that came off the shark, like coming out of his mouth. This weird tadpole-looking slimy thing.
Wait, I think I saw this movie. All right, Aylin's gonna jump forward with hang on, just double checking. Does she have a dagger? Yes, she does. She's gonna jump forward with her dagger and put her hand on Morty's back, and she's gonna try to spear the thing with the dagger to try to yank it out of his mouth.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
All right. 23.
Oh, that's gonna be a hit. I'm sure you kill it.
It apparently did 5 piercing damage. Oh, it did auto damage.
Okay. So, you go to jab. Oops, hold on. That up. You jab this dagger into this thing and try to pull it out, and you kind of do. You dislodge it, and it takes a sum of damage, but as you do this, it jumps at your face. Once it dislodges, it has enough force and momentum that it goes at your face.
Do I need to make a dex save or something? Or is it just too close?
I'm 11, so I don't think that hits.
It does not.
Yeah, so it lunges at your face, but you dodge, and it hits the back wall and plops to the ground and starts squirming around.
I look at Morty. Is he still has squishy things coming out of him?
You look to Morty, and he rolls over, kind of gasping for air a little bit, or just like relieved that that's out of his mouth. But in his stomach, you see this like these protruding pieces, like a baby's inside of him kicking around or something.
Oh god, he's infected.
That's an image I wanted.
Or he's very pregnant. I shouldn't judge.
True.
Okay. First, Aylin is going to jump over and stab the squishy.
Okay. Yeah, give me another attack roll.
Squirming around. Yeah, with her dagger again. 12.
I think that does hit. It does. You bring your dagger down and you just finish this thing. You twist it in, and it ceases its moving. Volida and Zorag, I want to give you guys a chance. You probably would hear some as you went to the front of the deck and looked over at the iceberg. Zorag, you saw those shadows moving under the ice. But also, you'd hear through the cracks in one of the cargo holds. Yeah, in that grate, you would hear the muffled sounds of Morty and Aylin having this strange scenario play out.
Interaction. We could say it. It's interaction.
Yeah.
There's definitely something below that ice. And what the hell is that sound?
Oh, you're muted,
You're
Baka.
muted.
I was gonna say, it's one thing after another on this ship. I don't know which to worry about more.
Can Aylin cast a message to request Volida to come to the privy?
Yeah, actually, I think you'd be able to because it's not like stone or anything. You just kind of can shoot it up.
Yeah, and a plus as well. She's within 120 feet because the spell can apparently go around corners. So, yay!
What do you say in your message?
Valida, can you come downstairs? That shark that we caught before, apparently one of those weird things is infected. Morty. In the privy, please come down.
Then requested below deck. Keep an eye on whatever that is. She'll go walk down there.
Like, just looking around for any green guard drakes that I saw on the stream. No, I'm kidding.
Oops, sorry. Ignore that. Didn't mean to click that.
You're fine.
Dave, I need your help.
Oh, yeah. Hey. What the hell did we hit?
I saw this in a movie once.
What's a movie?
What's a movie?
Hold me, Jack.
My name's Dave.
Never mind. Look at the eyes and make sure you see if you see anything.
Dave looks over. Do I have a character sheet for Dave? I don't think I do. That's
Probably
right. He's not important.
Dave, today we die in battle.
Hey, I don't know about that, man. But, yeah, there's, something down there. I see it.
I'm just going to stay up here keeping a lookout. I mean, I don't know what this thing is, so... I'm going to hand a mace to Dave and be like, just in case.
He grabs it. Holds it kind of close. Valida, at this time you get down below deck. And you see in the privy Aelin and Morty. And Morty's like grasping at his stomach now, and you see like he's almost playing whack-a-mole with his stomach as these protrusions come up. He's like trying to press it down, and he's screaming in agony now. Oh, the horror! The pain!
What's happening, Aelin?
Morty was throwing up, and one of those weird things, she points at the floor where she stabbed the black eel-like thing. And there seems to be more inside him, kind of like that first shark that Zorak caught.
Damn it. I don't have anything to stop that.
I don't want to die.
Okay, do we have any way of finding out what's in him? Cause, I don't. Maybe we can make him throw them all up. Cause one came out, so maybe more can come out.
I think we did checks on these things already, right? And we weren't able to really tell what they were?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, alright. Aylin's, she's checking in her bag to see if she has anything. Okay, I don't think we want to do anything that could cut him open. What can we do to make him vomit?
I hate feet. Oh, feet just disgust me. Oh. Ah.
Aylin gives him a weird look.
Poke his uvula.
No, don't do that.
I'd rather do that.
That sounds painful.
Poke his uvula
It's
with
that,
your
or we
feet.
smash all the things inside of you while they're still in there. Dealer's choice.
All right. He opens his mouth wide.
Aelin, your hands are much smaller than mine.
Okie dokie. Aylin will go to poke his uvula. Please don't do this at home, folks.
Give me a poke roll. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be a sleight of hand,
give
right?
me a sleight of hand as he's struggling to keep his mouth open through all the pain. He wants to grit his teeth. And you have to find the right opportunity. Yeah, you just jab really quick in there like a cobra strike, poof, and hit it. And let me roll him a Constitution check. Yeah.
Stiller would be proud.
You see, like, something coming up his throat. And he just projectile vomits it out.
Dodge. Because I'm right there.
Oh, God. It starts, squirming toward you guys.
I'll smash it.
Yeah, go ahead, smash it.
23 for 12.
Okay. You just full on, you take Huga, and you just kind of just release the button. You don't even try, and it just downs onto the down onto the tadpole. With that, you start to see as your attention gets turned back to Morty as the protrusions are happening faster, and you start to see these little things come out of his stomach. Hold on, Equa's back. Equa's here. Let me fix this really quick.
Equa's here, am I right?
Equa's here. Hey.
Hey.
These little things start to protrude from his body. Maybe fingers? And they begin to rip at Morty's flesh.
Oh crap. Make him puke faster.
I think it's too late. Can I take my second attack?
What are you attacking?
The fingers.
The fingers?
I mean, at this point, it's ripping him open.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Well,
could
where
just
do you
be a
think the
whole
fingers are
bunch of
coming
new
from, Aelin?
My question to you is, are you trying to do this in a
It's
way
bad.
that doesn't damage Morty, or is Morty just kind of like, gone to you at this point?
Well, at this point, there's fingers ripping through his stomach. I assume the rest of the creature's coming with it. So,
So you're just kind of going for a full-on swing. You're not holding
Yeah.
back. Okay.
yeah, it's
Sweet,
unfortunate,
sweet.
but
Okay.
Sorry, bud, but you need a C-section.
cease your resistance. 19 for a hit, 10 bludgeon.
Let's see. I believe that's gonna hit. Let me just. Yes, that hits. As you hit his stomach, Morty's. Let me see if he dies, because I never even rolled for HP or anything for this guy.
I mean, he's
Oh,
a commoner,
no.
probably.
What does a commoner have, actually? That's a good.
Unless
good
you
point.
made him like an actual like scout or something.
I
The
did.
Doesn't it have,
commoners
like,
have
6
like
HP
sub 10
normally?
health, yeah.
Hi, Equa.
Hello.
We're killing Morty the Navigator. Well, Valia
I-
is.
I've been paying attention.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
dead. Morty's dead. You kill Morty, and you crush this thing in his stomach. But as you do, it rips open in retaliation and jumps from his body. We're going to switch over to Ivrin and Zorag at the top of the deck. Because Equa's here now. So, Equa, just to catch you up on what's been happening, you hit what appears to be an iceberg. And a small one. Morty was not present, apparently. He was supposed to be navigating as his job around the ice. But he wasn't there. And so you guys crashed into an iceberg.
Right.
Upon inspection, or not inspection, sorry, you guys heard yelling for Morty. Valida ran down, Aelin ran down, and now you find yourself with Dave and Zorag looking over the boat at some shadowy figures that are moving through the water under the ice. When Okay. So, when Zorag, you see, or all of you, I guess, on the deck, would hear a sound and just a slight rustle of the boat. Oh, Discord froze. Okay, hold on. Discord.
Yay!
Tommy!
What happened? How much did you guys miss? I was wondering why nobody was saying anything.
Froze.
Everyone froze.
Yeah. I was wondering
I
what the heck
caught
happened.
you were saying while in Aelin ran below deck is what.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And,
turned on the stream, so I'm good.
okay. So, anyways, yeah, you guys feel a slight impact against the side of the ship.
Very slight. Okay.
Yeah, everybody else.
Yeah, I've read there's definitely something below the ice here.
No, I caught that. How many people are on top of deck with us right now?
Henderson, Dave, Zorag, you, and probably like a couple crewmates. I can't think of what they're called right now. Deckhands. There we go.
Right, and it just hit us on which side? Which area generally?
The my God, bow, not the port, the other side. Why am I
Starboard?
starboard? Thank you. Oh my God.
Which is the left side?
No, starboard is the right side.
That was the right side. Okay.
Yeah.
I will shout to Henderson and Dave to
Starboard.
man the starboard cannons, and for everyone else to take arms.
Give me back my mace, Dave.
Yeah. Here you go.
And I hand it to one of the other people.
He just like looks at okay. Yeah.
Did I see multiple shadows or just one? When I was looking, I can't remember if you said
saw
it was
two.
multiple.
Sorry.
Two.
Where are Bogman and Rumshoe?
Yeah, that's a good point. Fogman's up here, and Rumshoe's up here. Shit. They're both
They were
up here.
scrambling. They slipped on the phlegm that was on the floor leading to the privy, so they were a little distracted.
I will say to Bogman, I think you're better off back on the wheel, just in case we can get out of this. And Rumshoe, crow's nest snipe, please.
Yep, I got it. He scurries up the rope. How about to keep this stuff organized? We're all gonna roll initiative. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on the screen. You guys want to roll your initiative?
Yeah, not bad.
Oh,
Wow.
woo, nat one.
Good initiative, you guys.
Ooh. We're doing the damn thing out here.
For a second. You. Don't
It's
look.
okay. Rumshoe's gonna roll a natural 20.
Shoot.
You guys
Let's
are
go,
gonna-
Rumshoe. Let's go.
You guys are gonna love these monsters. Tell you what.
What
Kill me, daddy.
are they? Unicorns? Nice unicorns?
Very friendly unicorns, yes.
Are they
I knew
flummoxed?
They should be narwhals because they're underwater. The
love
unicorns
a
of the
flummox.
sea.
Narwhal swimming in the ocean.
That's a whack-ass tooth.
There's Rumshoe, he's up in the crow's nest. Let's go ahead and roll his initiative. Guys, take me a second. What the heck is happening? Did I freeze again?
No?
Yes?
Rumshoe's thing refuses to open up. I don't know why.
Oh, as he should. He's an honorable goblin.
Rumshoe refuses to fight. No, I'll just roll physical for him. 4.
I will use Rumshoe as a weapon.
You got a 4? Damn.
Wait, is that 4 higher than my 4?
I think his dex might be higher, but it's also an NPC, so.
Yeah.
There's no real rules to that. It's the DM's discretion.
In other words,
I can't
yes,
seem
you
to
both roll
add a
better than
turn
Aelin.
either.
Turns out, no
There it is.
rules in the books about initiative. If you
Use
decide.
some mystery fireball token.
All right, and then Captain Fogman's just gonna
Won't-
man the helm to keep things easy. Got this thing. I'm gonna roll its turn.
This thing, he says.
Turn. Okay. And I'm gonna roll.
And the crew.
They
crew
could
can
be
all
part of
die.
Captain Fogman's
Whoa.
turn.
Crew all died. The end. Okay.
Oh, well.
Great
Rip.
session, everyone.
Just get off this
I'm
boat.
going back to the spine later, everyone.
See ya. Not too far.
Okay, there we go. Turn order's good. All right, so you guys, you feel slight rock of the boat and the sound of like something piercing the wood. It's like a scratching sound, before it like punctures. Ivrin,
Yes.
what do you do?
Okay, so you said they were on the right-hand side.
That was starboard bow, yeah, right hand side.
I'm going to... The front of the ship is raised, right? So I'm going to move 30 feet to get up there, and I'm going to peer over the side and see if I see what it is.
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
That's what I'm going to do. Nope. Oh, 20. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, you look overboard and you see. Give me a nature check.
Oh, good. I'm so good at these. 13?
Some sort of horned sea creature sticking into your boat.
Horned sea creature, and there are a bunch of them.
It's there's not a bunch of them. It's just one that you can see right now, and it's fairly large. Like you would say, probably bigger than a shark.
Okay.
Definitely bigger than a shark.
Trying to think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to. I'll just call it out to the rest of the group and let them know that's what it is, because I can only see one, and Zorak's got experience fishing, so I'll just, say, there's a weird pointy horn thing here, and that's my turn.
All right. Down below deck with Valida and Aelin, this thing springs out of Morty and lunges at Valida. This thing is grotesque. I mean, for one, it's covered in blood. It's like looks wet. I mean, obviously it's covered in blood, but its skin is like a tannish brown. It's like it looks like a fairly thick hide. It's kind of got this like fur starting to grow on its head and down its back. It almost looks like a toe, but with a large mouth and eyes. It's got arms and feet, but it's a strange looking creature. Go ahead and Valida, as it lunges at you, it tries to bite at you for 10. That's gonna miss. Then it misses its bite, but it goes to rake its claws at you and misses well.
No, it doesn't.
That doesn't.
I'm
Oh, because you're not
armorless
wearing
right
your armor. Okay, so it lunges at you for a bite, but you kind of like grab it and like throw it off, and it skids back across the ground, and then comes back at you with a lunge and a claw. for 7 slashing. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That doesn't matter at this moment. So, Valeda, what do you do in response?
I'm gonna grit my teeth and smash it twice with Hyuga. First one, 27.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
For 8. Second one, 22 for 6. Just bring it back in as a mace and club it twice over the head. As I'm trying to hold it back.
Copy that. You give it 2 big smacks, but it still seems to be going pretty good. That hide that it has must be pretty thick. Or maybe it's just crazy. Like, this thing seems to be quite aggressive in its demeanor.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Cool. Zorak, back on top.
I guess I would like run over to look down at whatever this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say I highly doubt Zorak knows what the fuck this thing is. How far down is it?
So I don't know. How tall is a ship? That's a really good question. But I would say... How tall is it again? I'm gonna look it up.
Didn't we say it was like 15 feet above surface last time, or am I thinking of something else?
Yeah, I think
Maybe.
it was about 15 because Zorak only took the D6 for fall damage.
Sure, we'll just
Yeah,
go with that
he
then.
jumped off.
If that's what we established.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw a javelin down at this thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get out of here! Throw a javelin down.
Okay.
A 19 for 7. I gotta uncheck that. There we go.
You throw the... I'm gonna reveal it at this point since you guys see it.
It's a stinking narwhal.
Got him.
Get the hell out of here.
Cool. Reason I'm just struggling today with these. Here it goes.
It's
You
a
chuck
toothy
this
bastard.
javelin down at the narwhal. Who would ever thought you guys would be fighting a narwhal, right? And it does
Gnarly.
impact into its back, and you do see some blood start to rise up. Oh, wait, hold on. 19. There is a thick layer of ice, so I'm trying to figure out how much... I can't find
Oh,
this thing.
okay. I thought that thing was like, I thought I could like clearly see it.
You can see it, but there's ice. I'm just...
Yeah.
What is it, 3/4 cover is the most without having full cover?
Mm-hmm. Which is
I-
what, +3? +5?
But yeah, it's a +5 for 3/4.
I have no idea where I put this monster.
Uh-oh.
The narwhal?
Yeah.
You put it in the ocean.
Oh,
He's
I
right
put it
there.
under current episode. No, sorry,
Wasn't
they, like the
promotion.
sheet for it, what its actions and stuff are. Okay, yes, so yeah, you throw the javelin down. I'm so sorry that took me so long. You throw the javelin down, it cracks through the ice into this narwhal's back. You start to see some blood come out, and this red water bubbles out of the hole made by your javelin.
Is it
Yes.
lodged into the boat right now?
The narwhal, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn to one of the deckhands and just say, someone get down there to plug that hole. Because I'm sure it's gonna come out eventually.
Henderson looks at you. Yeah, all right. And he starts going down. Aileen.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
never mind.
it.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Do you have anything
Yeah, no,
else?
that's good.
Aileen?
Yes.
It's your go.
Alrighty, then, noticing this creature attacking Valyada, she's gonna go up maneuver around behind it and pull out her short sword and attack at it.
Okay.
So that gives her sneak attack because surrounded, right?
Yes.
Or no? Okay. 17.
Yes, that is a hit.
Yay! So 14
my
sneak and
God.
8 piercing.
That's some good damage. You
4d6, man.
very much mess up this thing as you rake across its back.
Slice.
Okay. Cool. It's still up though.
Alright, and then she'll use her cunning action to move to the wall away from it, because I'm not sure how big the privy is.
The privy's pretty small. It's you and Volida in this thing barely fit in there together, I guess. You're kind of standing, I guess, on the toilet in order to be behind it.
Would it count to... could be a considered bonus action if she peers down in the hole to see if there's anything that's gonna come up from the privy, or I could wait till the next turn for that.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
22.
It's pretty gross down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do see more of those tadpoles, but nothing big.
She just kind of gags a little bit and tells herself, okay, don't breathe through the nose, and that'll be her turn.
You would know just from, being on the ship that the way that those work, they're almost like it's a wooden bench with a hole, and if you were to open it, it's just a bucket under there. So you could always take the bucket and throw it overboard or something.
Good to know, thank you.
So, that's your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Cool. Rumshoe, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna look for this thing. Okay. He's gonna attempt to fire an arrow down at it. Let's see. Rolled a nat 1. Good job, Rumshoe. Useless.
It's
Go
a
ahead and
rag.
pull up his actual
Sounds
character
like that,
sheet. Rather roll off of it directly. Here we go. And then his second attack. 20. No, that's... Where did it go? Oh, it's hidden. Okay, it's 21. He lets loose the arrow and it flies down and connects for 11 damage to this narwhal.
Oh, buddy.
Go ahead. Who's up next? The narwhal. Okay.
Narwhal.
So, the narwhal. It's really hard to know what the narwhal's doing because you guys are you guys don't have a great visual of it, but it takes its nose out and backs up and goes for another ram.
What's wrong with this narwhal?
Yeah.
Oh, bastard.
He's suicidal. He's going for the mercy kill.
See, yeah. Yep. Okay, both. So this time you feel 2 impacts hit your ship. One's on the left side, the port side of your ship this time. Ivan.
Damn. Well, there's no way that Ivern's gonna think that these things are able to be saved now. Alright, Ivern will pull out a new card that he has been working on that depicts a broken mirror that's got shattered from the center and splits off into shards, and he'll point it down, and I will cast in the narwhal's space Cloud of Daggers,
Okay.
which I will put in the chat for you, Grizz.
Flashing.
It's a weird one.
Fill the air with daggers and a cube. Okay, cool. So yeah, its horn is impaled into the side of the ship as these daggers start to spin around under the ice and in the water, and cut up this thing for 10 damage. More blood. It's like putting a piece of meat into a blender. All this blood starts to fill the water over there. If both of you are on the edge, roll me a perception.
Well.
Roll stealth. Okay. So, Ivrin, you would see this one tadpole pop out of the hole in the ice made from the spear as it starts to like make its way toward the boat. I'll go
Zorak?
ahead.
Zorak, there's a tadpole. Zorak, tadpole.
Where?
Right there.
I rolled a 6, homie.
Valida.
Back into it really hard.
Unless Ivrin's got a bonus action or anything.
I do. Is it worth it? Sure, I'll inspire Zorak.
Okay.
I'll just point like really hard and do a bunch of hand motions in the air to the tadpole and hope that he feels inspired to attack it.
Okay.
Just Will Smith style, just.
Back in the privy. It's sort of toad looking, but not quite a toad. It's almost like not fully developed frog, almost. It's
Got a tail.
just vomits
Yeah.
all in the room, and it splatters all over you. He aims it at you guys. He starts projectile vomiting.
Uncanny dodge.
Alright, hold on. Alright, make dex saves for me.
You get a +1 to this, Aelin.
And I have evasion.
There you go.
Don't
8.
need it. 23.
Okay, so
whole acid.
Valida, you would take 12 acid damage as this stuff starts to...
Yeah, as her skin's gonna start to harden over, use my
Okay.
reaction to Stone's Endurances.
And it starts
Hey,
to burn
all
your
gone,
flesh,
baby.
but your skin hardens and it just starts to slide down and doesn't seem to hurt you quite as bad. Aelin, you did uncanny dodge. Does that stop all damage? Does it take half?
Actually, evasion, because you said it was a
Evasion.
dexterity saving throw. If I succeed, instead of half damage, I take no damage if I succeed.
Ooh, nice. So neither of you somehow you're able to like avoid this this direct impact from the vomit. However, you are now standing in it, so just be aware of that.
Oh, my shoes. Ew. And also, it's probably really slippery.
You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna make you guys do this in case of something else. Roll me wisdom saves. Both of you.
15.
You got a 16, I got a 17.
Oh, so 16.
You guys both
17.
make it, so it doesn't matter. You felt like an
Phew.
urge to. Oh, I forgot to
Puke?
describe this. That's my bad. So, now you're looking closer at this thing. You've had more time to observe it. You see that on its head, it has this like anglerfish kind of appendage on its
Dangly
forehead,
hearts.
dangling, and the light that it's emitting is very attractive to you, but you're able to shrug it off and not feel its full impact. Valida.
Let's take some hits, shall we? First one. 18 for 6.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Second one, 15 for 13. Does it
Okay.
hit?
Yes, this thing is about to die. It's
I was
very
going to say
close.
Divine Smite. If
Okay,
it hit.
Divine Smite. Go for it.
Is it a fiend or undead?
No, it's not. It's not. But I'm pretty sure you're just gonna
didn't
kill
think
it.
was. Hopefully.
Unless you
Do
do
it,
like
do it.
minimum.
Is it 2d8? I gotta remind myself. I've said it so many times,
2d8.
somehow I don't remember.
2d8 for first level.
Yeah.
8.
You do the final blow into it, and the light erupts from it, and it kind of splatters.
Yeah, I was gonna say she like grabs and smashes it into the wall as her Goliath markings start to show. Puts the mace right through its head, and then you see the of the divine energy as it just blows it apart.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move out of this
Oh,
room.
it squirted.
The chunks go
squirted.
everywhere, but yeah,
Oh,
you're good.
Yeah, hearing the bumps against the ship, I'm just gonna like stomp out of the rooms. I can never keep my armor dry. She's heading towards her armor at this point.
Cool. All right, Zorag. Did you just leave? He just left. I throw a javelin down.
He's right there. He was just sneezing.
No, I'm my allergies have been kicking my ass.
Sorry,
last
man.
couple days. It's about to happen again. Real quick. I see the Tadpole, and I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm just gonna like bring an axe. Is it down in the ice or is it up on the boat?
It's in the ice, or not in the ice, but on the ice.
It's on the ice. I'm about to jump down there and eat it. No, I guess I'll throw a javelin at it.
Okay.
That's a 20 for 8.
A direct impact with his javelin. And you kill it. These things clearly are not too hardy.
It looks like another one of those things. What the hell is going on down deck?
Is with the divine smite blast.
This narwhal still here,
Yes.
fucking around.
It's still got its beak, its horn jabbed through the ship. Tusk.
Yes. Do I do something stupid? Dare I?
You have to ask.
WWZD.
Has the answer ever been no after you ask that question?
Zorag's gonna go ice skating.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing that. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
I'm not
You
jumping
just
down there.
vault over the side of the boat and just into the water,
Splats.
straight through the ice.
Aelin, this thing you've been battling has been killed. So, what is your next move?
Aelin is going to go ew, 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 and she's going to reach down, grab the privy bucket, and look over at Morty. Is there anything else still squishing out of him, like moving?
Roll me
in him?
investigation check. I'll let this be a free.
Okay, thank you. 8.
You can't tell. It's all a mess now. There's vomit and blood everywhere.
Alright, she's gonna go take the bucket, and she's getting out of the room to get above deck to get rid of the tadpoles and other bodily fluids that have ended up in the bucket.
Roll me a con save.
Constitution saving
I'm
throw.
out of the room now. So don't give me-
Nat
that's
20.
You're a pro.
That's
maybe
funny.
they forced you to clean the privies at the tavern a long time ago, as when you first started out your gig, so you're kind of used to this. And you just run that bucket as far as you can toward the top deck to throw it over.
Okay, yeah. She'll use her even a cunning action to no wait, she can't dash twice. So yeah, she'll dash out and just get it up and out as quick as she can.
Okay. Awesome.
And that'll be your turn.
Rumshoe, what the heck is going on? And he just starts shooting arrows again at the Narwhal. Oh, there you are, Rumshoe. He misses. 12 and a 9. He doesn't have a good angle from up there, clearly. The Narwhal damaged. I'm gonna roll something. Okay. It goes and breaks through the ice and lands toward the top, and then just explodes. And these tadpoles scatter everywhere. Okay, 4 of them land on the deck. Hold on, let me place those for you. And begin to crawl around, just looking for any sort of life to latch onto. That narwhal's dead.
It was a Trojan narwhal.
Where's Trojan?
The other narwhal, Shadow, you see, fuck off. He goes away. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. No. He ran away though. Cool. So, these little tadpole things are gonna go on the narwhal's turn, and they are just gonna start slithering toward you all, and start to try and bite down. What the hell are they? There they are. 23 on Ivrin. For
23.
3 piercing.
Yeah, I can't find what's up. Yep, that hits.
How far can they move? 30? Oh, they're fast. Okay. So yeah, 3. This other one's gonna attack you as well. 18 for 3.
I'll cutting words that.
Okay. And then Zorag, this one goes for you for a nat 1.
Hell yeah.
That 18 goes down to a 16, which still hits. So, still take it.
Okay. Ivern, what do? You got all these little tadpoles starting to climb toward your feet and bite at your legs and try and suck some blood or do something. Hard to tell.
They're doing something.
They're doing something.
All of my AoE spells are damaging to everything else, which is great. Okay. Yeah, I will... I'm going to do it. I will shuffle the deck and I'll pull out the card that depicts a lightning bolt, and I will cast Thunder Wave on myself, but I'll put myself in the back cube, so it'll take the 2 above me and the 1 to my left, and it'll avoid Zorag and his 1.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a con save from all of them.
Okay, con save. From the 3 of them, right?
Yeah, so that last one succeeds.
Okay.
Which sucks. But I think he takes half. Yeah. So they all take 11 points of damage, and if the 2 that failed are still alive, then they're pushed 10 feet back, and the other one takes 5 points of thunder damage.
The one that survived, or the one that passed survived, but the other 2 instantly get flown back, and kind of, as they get flown back, start, like, rip apart almost from this magic.
And then I will use my bonus action to... So I still got inspiration. I'll inspire myself. I'll just lay it on me, and that will be my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. No, you're good. Valida, it's your turn.
She's moving to go get her armor, but she's looking to see if there's any points of impact as she goes. Just a string of dwarven curses as she's walking down the halls. If she sees a point of impact, she can try and block it up. I don't know if the crew have found it yet.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, Valida, your perception sucks. Hey, 15 though.
You can hear people working on it below you. There's like another deck below you. And you can hear people working on it.
Okay. If they've got it, I'm just gonna get my armor and take it above deck whenever I get to it.
Cool. Zorag, you got two tadpoles left on the deck here.
Covering my face after the explosion of this narwhal and seeing these tadpoles and seeing Ivan just disintegrate two of them, I'm going to draw out my great axe and swing at the one that's by my feet.
Okay.
Like in a motion where I'm like chopping it and trying to like fucking punt this thing off the boat.
Okay.
That is a 17 for 8.
Yep. You chop it and you slice it, and it also goes off the boat into two slices.
And then I'll run off around the side of all this and get to the other one and try to do the same thing.
Go for it.
For a 19-13 damage.
And you instantly, how do you finish this one? Just jab down, skewer it, or?
No, like I'm just like with the just same thing. Just like I like run up and I just yell 4 and then
Yeah.
slash this thing.
Okay. So for all intents and purposes, we're out initiative. Good job, everybody.
Yay.
You finished the kind of horror thing that I set up. I hope you enjoyed it.
It was
Yeah.
gross.
Now I
Like,
don't have to unleash that on you in the other game. You covered
someone
it for
clean
me.
this up. I'm gonna go below deck and see what's going on with them. And I'm just gonna go run below deck, see what's going on.
Are you looking for the holes in the ship, or are you looking for like?
I'm
Aelin
going to
and-
investigate what all that noise was with Aelin and
Okay.
Yeah, Aylin's at the side of the boat
yeah.
dumping out
Yeah.
the bucket as some tadpoles come out, and she's not looking at it. It's gross.
Zorag, you
And
get down. Oh, I'm sorry.
so if Aelin sees Zorag go by, it's like, yeah, Morty's dead. Our navigator had tadpole big thing explode out of him. He's dead. The previous
lot.
gross, by the way.
a lot of tadpoles in these waters.
Well, I just added a few more. She finishes emptying out the bucket.
And I just keep on going down.
Yeah. You head down and you go into the privy area and you see Morty's just like, kind of pathetic looking, really, and his stomach is torn open. It's a
Just
mess.
Bile and everything everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
I looked at Violet, it's like, it's one hell of a party down here. What happened?
Here, her armor is. We had a infestation. Is everything taken care of up there?
I think that large fish blew up and scattered a bunch of tadpoles on the deck. They're
We
all
need to do
dead.
a
But
full rundown of this ship, make sure there's no more. Can't afford any more infestations.
there's a couple holes in the deck, or in the ship, so I'll go help with that.
She will help as well.
Yeah, while you guys are going around looking, roll me an investigation check just to look for the holes, but also you said you're keeping eyes out for tadpoles, so...
Yeah, I'd be telling everybody to watch out for. I can't find anything.
You guys find the holes, and they were not big, you know, so they were pretty easily kind of. Your crew kind of like filled them with this like a tar almost, and like smoothed it out and applied some almost like patchwork stuff to the area.
Some sheetrock mud, baby.
You don't see any more tadpoles.
Well, hopefully that's the last of them. Still another deck to check.
Yes. And an iceberg to get past. I don't know how easy that'll be if we have to continue on foot or not.
Aylin's gonna go up to Ivern. She sets the bucket down by the door for whenever she heads back down, heads over to Ivern, and asks him, "You alright?"
Yeah. Something bit me though, and I'm gonna look and check the bites that the little tadpoles gave me. I'm sure I'm not getting anything bad from that.
You look down, and there's no tadpole still on you or anything. The ones that bit you left like I don't know if you've ever seen this in real life. For anybody who has, what essentially looks like a leech mark. You know, when a leech gets you, you pull it off.
Yeah. So it's sealed it behind. Because if leeches detach themselves, and they seal the wound, right? That's how leeches work.
So a little hole.
No,
in
because
the
you bleed
little
pretty
red
damn
mark.
bad from
Yeah,
rip leech.
no. No, what they do though, they have a thing that makes it not hurt. What's that shit called? So you can't tell when one bites you. They
Yeah, it's like a
release some-
numbing
Right.
agent.
Yeah.
Numbing agent.
Yeah, whatever the hell that stuff called. I'm pretty sure there's a word for it. But anyways,
Anesthetic.
anesthetic. Thank you. Yeah. So that's what you see.
All right. Well, try to take it easy and, I guess, say something if you start feeling nauseous, because Morty was apparently infested somehow, and this giant weird thing burst out of him, and needless to say, Morty's dead from
Well,
tadpoles.
I'll miss the guy. Hell, way to go. Alright. No problem. Let's clean this up. Hey, Dave Henderson! Come here.
Yeah. Hey. Now Henderson's he's fixing the holes. Zorak sent him down there. What's up, man?
Ooh, you drew the short straw. Clean this up.
Oh. Oh God.
I was gonna give it a chance for you to, beat Henderson in a little game, but it's fine.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Is that Morty?
I don't think this is Morty.
Oh.
More. If anyone needs to use the privy, don't, because Morty's corpse is in there. He got infected by the squishy things, and I'm gonna do my best to clean that up.
If you
Yeah.
need to go in Zorak's backpack.
Yeah. I'll just get a mop. I'll be right back.
Good lad.
Mhm.
And then I'll go see the captain about getting out of here and how easy that's going to be.
Especially with our navigator dead.
Yeah.
What is it, Ivern?
How long are we going to be stuck here for, you think?
I don't know. Ramshu, me boy. What do I see up there? We should be close. Let me roll perception check for Ramshu. Rumshu looks out. I forget, did you give Rumshu a spyglass, Ivern?
He's been stealing the other guys.
Okay.
So he has it regularly, but I don't know if he has it right now.
He pulls it out and he looks. Seriously, a lot Up there. Ahead, Captain. I thought we'd be close. Well, it might take us a bit to get her loose from here. But if you like, you can take it on foot. Ice seems thick enough.
I'll ask the party. Keep at it then, I suppose.
Aye.
I'll head back down, meet back with Aelin and the other two.
Yeah, you guys all can be met up now somewhere.
So, we're stuck.
Our navigator is dead.
At least we don't have to pay him. I'm gonna go over to his body and see if I can find any of the money that we... He was expensive as fuck. I'll see if he's got any left on him.
Okay, roll me an investigation check and a con save.
Well, I still have my inspiration on this, right, Grace?
Yeah.
I'll use
No,
my
which one do you-
inspiration on that one.
Is that the
I
one you're
will, I'll
using?
use it on that one. Yep,
Okay.
that's the one I'm using, because Valley's right next to me, so I'll get a +1 on the save. Shouldn't have done it.
Okay.
And my con save is a 5. 6.
You go over to the body and go try to search. It's just disgusting in this room, dude. It reeks of shit, vomit, and blood. And this is a really mutilated corpse at this point. And you go and reach and start feeling the pocket, and you just can't hold it in, and you gag and start to, vomit yourself, adding to the mess. You don't find anything patting down his sides.
Right. I'll straighten up and walk back and just walk straight past the group and up to the deck and just go spend a little time taking in some air.
So do I need to get rid of that body?
Yeah.
Might
Yeah,
be
if you could.
good. Yes.
Is there like a special thing I have to do? Like, does he have customs or just throw it over the...
I don't know his customs. And that's
You
the
know what?
unfortunate thing. You just kind of throw it over the side. There's just a body laying on. I think we just kind of quarantine this privy, if I'm going to be honest. Because they're not
Yeah.
moving anywhere.
I mean, I could always just go, like, throw him in the water and, like, try to push him underneath the ice.
There's just a body under the ice. I think it's just...
It would feed the tadpoles. But yeah, Aelin is gonna go and check to see where Morty was sleeping and see if he has any personal effects so that she could write his next of kin a note saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You...
Go ahead, roll me an investigation check. As you head
Alright,
over to
here we
Morty's
go.
cot. Okay,
25.
you find Morty's cot. You find his diary. Everybody's got a diary in this game. You find his diary and a sack of coins he kept under it in his pillowcase.
You know what? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, you know it could work if we tie him to a cannonball. Then you could sink him.
Aelin, as you're reading his diary, you see, oh gods, I hope that if I die, they don't just tie me to some cannonball and shoot me out into the frozen tundra. Oh, anything but that, dear Lord.
Oh, Valeda, that's actually a really good idea.
Gotta get back to
hang
the
on,
pharmacy.
Guys, he hated feet that much that he refuses to be tied to a cannonball. She will even show in the diary. He refuses that he will be shot out to sea. So, use a javelin?
He can't really refuse, can he?
Yeah, he's
But-
kind of dead. I'm gonna walk over to the body and like put my hand where his jaw is, and I'm just gonna be like,
Was.
Morty, are you mad if we do this? And I'm just gonna bob his head up and down and just be like, No, I'm dead.
Oh god.
A little morbid, but
Roll
I mean-
performance check. I'm kidding.
I mean, we can't leave it here. Well, it frees. I just don't think the crew
You know
would
what?
appreciate having a dead body on board is my thing, and I don't.
No,
gonna go
just do
find
what you
some
want
sheets.
within. I'm gonna try to send a note to his next of kin apologizing for his death, and we won't mention this. But if he comes back to haunt us, I'm blaming you guys.
What's one more terrible thing to keep in my dreams?
Well, and also if he does come back to haunt us, maybe he can help with navigating again.
I mean, we did pay him and he hasn't done his job, so,
Aelin will take the sack of coins and
Taking this
pocket the
death not
diary.
seriously at all.
I
Yeah,
mean, we're pretty close to where we need to be, so
Yeah.
if you ask
As
me,
much-
it was kind of useless.
As much as I don't want to go against the wishes of the dead, we have a crew that is already stuck in ice and has had somebody die. I don't think they would much care to have a dead, mutilated body on board as well.
Well, I
Sorry,
guess I'll go grab
Morty.
a blanket.
Give
Go
him the
grab
old
a
burial
blanket.
at sea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a blanket so I'm not dragging his all fucked up corpse throughout the ship.
Oh, dear Salune, please, please just don't let them throw me overboard into the sea so I end up in Umberlee's depths.
This guy was very upset.
This man
They
really
would
Thought we were
look
just
together.
gonna throw him overboard.
You know what?
His
You know
whole
what?
life.
Why'd he even agree to come on the ship?
Oh, dear Salune, please never let me be so unfortunate to find myself aboard a ship for work.
I'm gonna go find something heavy. I'm gonna tie a piece of my rope. Let's say I'll cut off like 5 foot of rope. I'll wrap his body up in a blanket and just something heavy, something that will cause this thing to sink.
Mhm.
I don't anything nearby.
I
and
mean,
I'll
there's
tie it
there's
to him.
cannonballs.
Yeah, just don't want to waste the cannonball that we could use to kill a crack.
Yeah,
Which they
not
put the
worth it. Yeah,
cannonball
It's not worth it.
yeah,
I
Morty's
mean,
not worth the cannonball.
obviously his services wasn't worth it either. He fucking died. Yeah, I'll just go find something, tie it to him, and I'll bring it. I'll bring it above deck and look at everyone and be like, "Oh, anything got anything to say for Morty?"
Aelin will step forward. Oh dear Salune, we apologized
I'll throw him
for
overboard.
the good talk.
Just throw him-
And
I walk up next to Aelin and I show her my hand. Do you think this is his liver or his spleen? It's kind of stuck.
Alright, Aelin's gonna look at it.
you give me a
Okay,
medicine check.
medicine check? Okay.
It's a
20.
spleen.
I think that's a spleen.
Oh, good. Great. I look back at her for a second and I think. Then I turn away and I pat Zorag on the back and I wipe my hand on his back.
Zorak has no idea what he did. Just
Alright,
gonna
so-
roll with it.
Is the spleen just stuck to Zorag now?
No, just like
No.
It
goop.
slides down.
Yeah, it slides off the sack, but there's just a trail of, blood and guts.
You
Aelin
will
will
be missed,
pick it
lady.
up. Aelin will pick up the spleen and just kind of toss it overboard.
Oh, if I
Alright.
ever die, please just let my spleen go with me. It's very important.
You close
It's
that
gone.
diary, so stop
I
talking.
cast Fireball on the spleen and the spleen alone.
So
I burns the diary.
what is our plan?
No, the diary is now in Aelin's pocket because she's got a apology letter to write later.
So, what's our plan from here then?
Well, we could hoof it along the ice. The captain's given us his agreement and meeting up with us wherever we may land. Apparently it's not too far. Or we
I
can stay
wouldn't
here,
mind.
help out, and sail there.
I wouldn't mind walking through a little tundra for a little bit.
It'd be nice to stretch the legs.
Yeah, we could do that if you want to. Just hope that there are no more tadpoles. Of course, if we listen, sort of leaning a little bit. I don't really trust the crew to handle themselves in case more of these things attack. I put Dave and Henderson on the cannons. They didn't even shoot once at the Narwhal or whatever the thing that was. They're a bit incompetent, really. So I'm a little worried that if we leave them here, they're just gonna fucking die.
Well, Dave has been drunk this entire voyage. I've made sure to that.
Oh, great.
Henderson was ordered to go patch the holes by Zorak. I will let you know that.
I've just remembered Henderson was sent to patch the holes by Zorak in the middle of that thing, so it's just fucking Dave.
He is an alcoholic.
Are
I've
we
been
leaving
trying to get
Rumshoe?
him to drink water for weeks.
I've been trying to get you to drink water for weeks as well.
We're not talking about me right now, Paulina.
We could leave Rumshoe with him, but I don't know that he'll stay since I have, I'm carrying the thing he wants to keep safe around.
You want to leave it with him for a little while?
I wouldn't trust it on here with the crew. We can't trust the crew to stay alive, much less.
Sure, but the alternative is we take it into the most heavily guarded and worst prison in this realm, and we're just bringing it in.
I'd rather it be there with me than on the ship with a bunch of drunkards.
How many
All right,
miles
you're the boss.
away am I from where I lived at when I was in the spine?
Oh, that's a good question. Hold on. I think you're pretty far, but let me...
Okay, then don't worry about it.
Over 20 miles
I
for
just wanna
sure.
double check.
Are we in Icewind Dale, rime of the Frost Maiden?
How
Yeah,
would we
you're
know
right.
the navigator is dead?
It's like 30 to the closest point in the spine from the Sea Moving Ice.
Yeah, you're pretty
Close.
far. You're like, it's where you were like more eastern spine of the world, I think. So you're
Yeah,
like
so-
300 miles away or something, you know?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
So
start
would
putting
you
her armor
rather?
on.
So would you rather just task the crew with trying to get this ship turned around and wait for us in more slightly less iceberged waters, which means us hoofing it more back?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they could meet up with us over there while we're in town doing our thing.
Hey,
And they
we'll
can
get
sail.
ourselves unjammed and then we'll meet you over there.
That guy's got really good hearing. Like, seriously, he's crazy. He's like a bat.
Yeah, he really
Thank you,
hates
Captain.
me too. I'm gonna wave at him with a big smile on my face. The smile that says "fuck you."
He just glares back at you and then pretends you don't exist.
So, Grace, I have a question.
Go ahead.
If I were to polymorph myself into a large flying bird, could I take all three of them, or would it be just two?
A giant eagle?
Giant eagle, or whatever I would know about that would be fitting.
I'm just trying to figure out their strength. I think giant eagle's like the one that I think of the most. So, how do you determine
Yeah.
your carrying weight? It's your strength plus, or your strength times 10 or something? Strength score times 10. No.
I don't know. I had it figured out at one point. See if I can find it quick or not.
On the Roll20 compendium, it says your carry capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15.
By 15. The score or the modifier?
Score.
Okay.
Or it says strength score multiplied.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, we'll Alton Valida into a giant eagle because she's the heaviest
Wait.
with her armor.
I mean, yeah, it's more. Yeah, you could, if you turn Valida into a giant eagle, you could all be carried. It's just more Valida was my concern because she has all the metal armor.
Sure.
And she big. She's strong.
Yeah, she's a biggin.
Okay.
20 string score. No, I'm kidding.
So, Valida, are you up for a little experiment?
Depends on the experiment.
Do you trust me?
Hardly.
You kind of walked into that one.
I think that's good enough. Hey, Rumshoe, which way are we going?
Just point.
That way. And he points northeast.
I grab Valida by the shoulders and like correct her so she's facing the right way. Try and fly us in that direction, and I'll pull out a new card which depicts like a wolf man who's staring up at the moon, and I will cast Polymorph on you, and you can resist it if you want, or you can not.
I won't. I think she's too confused at what's going on here.
Yeah, and you start to turn into a bird. A beak starts to come from your face, and you start to become covered in feathers until you're a giant eagle.
Whoa. What the fuck is that?
All aboard.
Aelin just carefully approaches Valida and kind of asks her, "Are you okay?"
Do I have eagle intelligence now?
Yep, you do.
But
Which is not bad.
What I'll say is an 8, which is a giant eagle's intelligence, is pretty good. It's just a slightly dumb human. Like, that's Wade's intelligence.
It's a white dragon. White dragon has the same intelligence as that.
Giant eagles can understand common, so...
Yeah, she kind of moves her wings, resets them in a big amber eye, just staring at you.
I'm gonna look over at Ivor and it's like, will she even know how to fly?
Sure, you just go.
I just realized me and Valiant are now on the same intellectual level.
Alright, Aelin will carefully try not to pull any feathers and piss off Valida as an eagle and get on board.
What I'll say is, like, Aelin, you're able to climb onto her back. Like, Valida would be able to grab the other two in her talons. So she probably, like, takes off if you want to do that, Valida. You take off.
Take off with a scream and swoop back around and grab both of them.
And you head to the northeast until you start to see this long tower come into your vision through all the kind of misty fog that is coming off of this moving ice. It starts to clear up a little bit, and as you get closer, it's just you're met with this big tower and this like it's built upon the edge of this cliff, and it's got like this big if you guys have seen Game of Thrones, like they have like an elevator to get to the top of the wall. It's got one of those, like it's made out of wood, and it'd bring you up the entrance. At the base of this tower is like this star-shaped prison made of stone.
You filthy crow.
As the filthy crow flies toward the tower, whereabouts do you want to land? You can see guards are starting to get nervous and grabbing like weapons and manning the ramparts at the top of the wall of the prison and kind of pointing up to you.
When we get to about 120 feet away, Aelin wants to shoot down a message going, "Hold your fire, we're visitors." over at the any guard that looks the most in charge, like one who's shouting orders, I guess.
You kind of he'd lean over and whisper something. You hear, "Everyone, stand guard. They may not be a threat, but be at the ready."
Cool.
Volley, you swoop down at the top of where the elevator platform is, we'll say.
Yeah.
So it's a nice landing pad.
Drop Sorg and Iron before I land.
Bloof. I did not brace very well for that landing.
Oh, gripping too tight. Fuck.
Who goes there?
Zorag.
See this chainmail-clad guy at the top of the wall looking down at you all. He's got on a very simple steel helmet and this red tabard over it. His mail.
Hi there. We're here on official business. I've got a recommendation letter here from Lord Neverember of Neverwinter. You can take a look if you want. Here to see someone?
Lord Neverember. Alright, just a minute. Your bird has to stay outside.
Oh, don't worry. And she's valued it again.
Oh.
Aelin falls to the ground. She didn't get a chance to get off yet. Ow.
Just rolling her shoulders. You could have just asked if I wanted to be an eagle. I would have said yes.
We're also here to take black.
Okay. After a few minutes, you start to see the giant iron gate. It's probably 30 feet tall. This gate's huge. And it starts to, the double doors of it start to slowly creak open. You see these, it takes 2 men on each side to push it open. And a man's voice, as this warm air leaks out and hits your faces, say, "Come in."
I'll start walking up.
Man, and know me better, man.
What if they have any good mead here?
I would think not.
Okay. As you begin to enter, that's where we'll take our break for the night.
Ooh.
So, thank you all for watching thus far. We'll see what kind of trouble these guys can get up to in prison. Don't drop the soap. We'll see you in a little bit. Come back, everybody.
Hi.
And now, give us a quick minute to do something. I would like all of the non-important players to shut up for 5 minutes.
Well, fine then.
Alright, everyone but Nyssa, go ahead.
Hold on. This is going to take me a moment because I am an imbecile and still haven't set this up.
Tommy, you can't talk only.
I should have done this.
Grizz Revel and is telling us to shut up too early.
There we go. There we go. There we go. It's working. We're getting there. I'm gonna have to cut this part out.
You'll forget.
And welcome back.
That's right. Okay. Just don't know why the white is there. Is that it? That'll work. All right. So, we're gonna switch over real quick to a Jebediah. Last we saw... Oh, hold on. I don't really have a good visual to go with this, actually. But last we saw Jebediah. He was at this orb. It had this eye, and it spoke to him. It told him that it needed him to enter its prison, I guess. It said Jeb didn't belong here, and that he asked for Jeb's help, or it asked for Jeb's help. And Jeb kind of hesitantly agreed. And he touched the orb and was taken to a plane. It's much like the one that he found himself in before, except this one, there's like this whipping, lashing sand constantly hitting his face. And as he opens his eyes and like fights through the sand, he starts to be able to make out a path before him. And I assume Jeb would follow the path.
Will.
Jeb walks on this path for a while, and roll me a perception check.
This is the one member of the party that was actually good at these.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn on.
You walk this path with this wind whipping your face for... It's hard to keep track of time here, but like an hour. And it's like this path just kind of unwinds in front of you almost. It's like maybe you just can't see that far in here, or maybe it is just magically appearing before you. But as you move, this path is formed until eventually in the distance you see this light, this beacon of light, sitting in on this floating landmass. It's kind of got these ruin-like a ruin-like tower, but only like the bottom half of this tower is there. And you continue to work your way toward it. All the while, you do hear the flapping of wings and the screeching of dragons. As you look around to the skies, you just barely are able to catch glimpses of different colored dragons, only it's like they're not full form. They're not physical. They're more spiritual. Flying around like a white dragon and gold dragon. And just you see their spirits flying. Some fight. Some seem to be trying to find a way out. They just fly and collide and cry until you make it to this platform. Up at the top, in the center of this ruin, is the source of the light. It's just like a ball, a mote of light, a ball of light. And it kind of just spins around this area.
Hello?
You don't get a response.
I'm not really sure what to do here. If you wanna... Are you still there?
After a moment, you hear the voice from before, though I cannot remember it. Yes.
I still don't know your name before I go touching into your balls. Can you tell me, like, anything?
I don't remember my name. It is why I sent you here. To gather the pieces. So I may remember.
you tell me if you were evil, right? Because the last guy didn't.
I don't believe I'm evil. I don't remember much.
Can I insight check that?
Sure. Seems to be truthful that he does not remember. Yeah.
He genuinely thinks he's not evil.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll touch the thing.
Okay. It's kind of like zipping around the room. How do you get it? It's above you, you know, it's flying at maybe 10 feet, 15 feet, 8 feet, you know, it's flying around the room.
Okay. I'll try and jump to get it. I don't think Jeb can jump that high.
Roll me an athletics check. That'll be a hard one. Or acrobatics, whatever you're better at.
Damn, I should have picked acrobatics. Doesn't matter. It's still 15.
You can't quite reach it. Although, you do see, like, what used to be maybe a staircase that's kind of floating in this area. Just these random bricks of stairs, and you're able to hop up a couple of those and get a little higher. You want to try and jump out at the orb.
Oh, I'll do that.
Light. Give me one more athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do acrobatics this time. Ain't that typical?
You jump from this height. I always forget this roll. Is it 1d8 for every 10 feet or something?
It's a d6.
6? I think you only take the 1. You take 6 damage as you
Nice,
smack right into the hard stone.
Ignore that. Hold on. Okay. You said it was 10 feet above me, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to pull a leaf out of Dido's book here. If I were to... I don't know if I can even cast spells. If I were to cast Entangle on the ground, could I walk up the plants to get a better vantage point to the point where I could jump or just grab it?
I'd say with a successful Arcana check, you could control your vines in such a way to do that.
I'll try it.
Or
Nope.
Oh my god. You know what? You tried to summon these vines, and it's almost like your connection to nature itself is gone.
Okay. Alright, so magic is a no-go. I'm struggling a little bit. I just gotta keep trying the stairs then. That's all I got. I can't do anything else. Just keep trying.
Okay. You climb the stairs again. You're gonna go for another jump. Okay.
I am. But I'll... Oh, I don't have spells anymore, so I can't guide myself.
I didn't say you don't have spells. Your connection to nature seems to not be there, though.
If I can, I'll guide myself. It's still a... No. It doesn't matter, Grizz. It doesn't matter.
Roll me a dexterity save.
Dexterity save. 16?
Okay, so you're only gonna take half this because I'm nice, and I don't want you to just die from.
Yeah, I still got 30 hit points.
There you go.
Oh, great.
Okay. As you fall, and this just doesn't seem to be working. You splat once more, but you do catch yourself a little bit on this fall. You only take the Do you round down or up? 3?
You round down, right?
2? 2. Sure. That's fine.
It's here.
Jeb, Jeb, Jeb.
Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit pissed off here. I'm going to... Have it above me. Lord, do I still have that iron staff that Zorag gave me?
Iron staff that Zora gave you. You had that in the final fight, right?
I did.
I'll
Yep.
say, yeah, you have it.
Okay. I'm going to try and hold it up and swat the thing down to ground level.
Okay, you're gonna try and hit the light?
Yep.
Okay, roll me attack roll. Dude, this is gonna be so
What do you-
funny that you're just not...
Am I proficient with quarterstaffs? I am. Okay, we're fine. That's good. I'll do it two-handed. Doesn't matter. It's a 13.
Okay. You swing out. You climbed up the stairs to get a better, you wouldn't be able to reach from the floor. You swing out, and as you connect with this mote of light, it glows, and you get sucked into it. And you look at yourself, and you're bigger, and you're clad in this shiny metal armor. And you look up, and you're surrounded by other faces, other armored soldiers. There's a man with red hair, and kind of reminds you of the armor Valieta would wear. Something like that, paladin-y kind of armor. Although instead of black like Valieta's is now, it's more like the traditional colors. And there's another warrior-looking type, a spellcaster in robes. And as you look to the group, they're gathered around this table with maps spread out on it in this tower. And the one that you saw first, who looked to be a paladin, says,
We'll enter from here. Our eggs should be somewhere in the top of the layer. Intel suggests we'll strike tomorrow morning.
this other guy looks a bit shaken. The whole group kind of seems nervous. You would get the sense. And it's weird. It's like this man speaking is able to feel that. Responds,
Don't worry. We'll make it through this. We got a secret weapon on our side.
and he looks over toward you.
I move around and...
Yeah.
Me?
That's right. Platinum Dragon himself.
What?
He takes his sword and he twirls it and he jabs it down next to you and he takes a knee and he says,
On this day, I pledge my service to you.
and the vision goes white and you're pulled from it. And back in this ruined tower as Jeb.
Have I ever heard of the Platinum Dragon?
Roll me, history or religion?
History or religion? Oh, religion, because that's better. Natural 20, baby.
You know, there is a thing called the Platinum Dragon. That's a not super well worshipped, but a worshipped deity in the Forgotten Realms. Many Dragonborn worship him, or them. I don't know the proper term for the Platinum Dragon, but I believe it's a he.
Yeah.
The Platinum Dragon is known to be a Platinum Dragon god who is kind of the god of oh my god, I'm drawing a blank right now.
If it helps, I know who the Platinum Dragon is. Me as a player.
Everything you know about the Platinum Dragon, but I'm just trying to give a basic synopsis.
He is a god of justice.
God of justice. I guess you would even know his real name is Bahamut, right? That's the real name?
Yep. That is the real name.
And he's generally a good aligned dragon.
Okay. So, are you still there? Is the light still here?
Yes.
Oh, the light as you look isn't there.
But I can still hear the voice.
You can still hear his voice.
What have you learned?
You don't remember anything?
No. I am but a piece.
Okay. I think we've got a fair amount of catching up to do. Where's the next objective?
You start to see more road form on the other side of this little land mass, and another mode of light beam up to the sky.
Hey. Well, I'm very happy to meet you. Nice to make your acquaintance. I'm Jeb. You are Bahamut the Platinum Dragon. Deity of Justice and all that. And, deity of good dragons and stuff. That's who you are.
I am but a
think.
piece. You say this vision. You heard my name.
Yeah. I was a person, and I had lots of cool shiny armor, and I was standing in a room with a table and lots of other shiny people in there, and they said that they were going to go and find some eggs, and that me, was the secret weapon Bahamut the Platinum Dragon.
Eggs. Yes. This sounds familiar. Captain
What the
Maldrick.
hell? How did you end up here?
We went to destroy the eggs. Yes. Please, if you will, continue on this path. Restore my memory.
Tell me twice. I'm invested. I'll start walking along.
And you continue down this path, but that's where we will cut back to our friends who have just entered the prison.
Yeah, get back
I
in here,
did not
non-important
expect
players.
you to get that much information, but you might be wrong about some things. We'll see.
Double nat 20s, baby.
Wave rules.
Rules.
Super on
You rolled a
50.
50. The game's over.
You win.
There we go.
Jeb wins everything. He becomes God.
Well, I had to roll something good after those double nat ones
Yeah.
trying to get the bloody thing.
All right.
Now the question is, how many gifts should I sub?
Don't.
How many subs should you give?
Yeah,
500.
Don't
How
do
many
that.
gubs
don't-
should you sift?
I'll do 5.
Oh, my leg. All right. So.
My leg.
My leg! You guys find yourself at these massive iron doors that have just been pulled open, taking a few men to do this task. Thank you, Nyssa.
All I took was a few good men.
Nyssa.
A few good men.
And once you enter, the man who was peering over says, "You have a missive from, you say, Lord Protector Neverember."
Yep, that's the one. Met him in person, gave us the letter.
Hold his hand out for it.
I'll do it.
I forget exactly what it said, but he looks it over, and you spoke with Lord Neverember himself.
Yes, I have some standing with him.
Deception.
I'm flitting between accents and it's great. Deception. 23.
Okay, yeah. Very well. Says here you're looking for some prisoner.
Yes. I don't know if you know who it is. But the number is there. And if you don't, then I'd like to speak to someone who knows where and how soon we can speak to him.
Yes, you'll have to speak with the warden. I can schedule that for you. Get you up there.
Fantastic. The sooner the better, though. We are in quite a rush.
Of course, have
But
a
you've been
seat
delightful.
by a hearth. And he points over at there's a big hearth, and there's these kind of wood bench chairs near it, and you're in this grand hallway. It's not like super splendid. It's a prison, but this is sort of a waiting area for the prison. There's this long red carpet rolled out that leads, you assume, further in as he walks off that way to go ask the warden.
Right. So, before we go do this, questions, things to talk about. Get them on your head right now. Preparation, let's go.
Well, we want to know what he was doing on the floating island. Why the dragon cult would have information on him.
If he knows anything about the spellbook of Beau Gentil.
If I think we save this for last, trying to get information on why what we are assuming at this point is a purposeful imprisonment.
Yeah.
If we have
Um,
time, ask him his reason for obtaining the night link.
Okay, sure. Are you gonna be good here, Aelin? I know this is kind of personal for you.
He may recognize me. Just so you know, but right now, she fiddles with her necklace. if I hang back and he doesn't talk to me directly, I should be fine.
Right, but like, you're gonna keep it together.
Oh, you mean not punch his face in?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Preferably.
I better wait outside then.
No, you should come in. It'll be cathartic for you, I'm sure. But just,
Oh yeah.
Backside of the chair, doesn't see you. That's great.
Sounds good.
Remember, assaulting a prisoner, probably frowned upon here. I'm sure they have extra jail cells.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, the man returns.
Yes, the warden will see you now. You'll follow me.
Thank you kindly.
He leads you through this area. You cut through this sort of octagon-shaped prison area with all these cells lining the walls of the octagon, and there's multiple levels to it. You can see like there, all the cells on the bottom floor and the other floor. There's all these cells, and the inmates are, rowdy and hooting and hollering.
Hootie and the Blowfish is here.
Hootie and the Blowfish are there.
They have chicken wings here.
Hootie, where are the Blowfish? No, they start,
My favorite band.
they're a little rowdy bunch, but you're taken through and then up this back staircase to this nicely made carved wood door. It's like the finest wood you've seen, with these nice enshrined metal hinges. And the guard knocks on the door. Says, "Your guests are here, sir." And you hear a voice from inside. "Send them in." And it lets you in, and you see before you a man, kind of similarly dressed to the guard, surprisingly. Actually, no, sorry. He doesn't have that on. I'm sorry. He's just wearing kind of upper middle class clothes, kind of like these nice robes with furs on them. And on the back wall, you do see a similar set of armor as to what the guard was wearing, with the chainmail and this red tabard hanging off of it. This man is probably middle-age, with short curly black beard. He appears to be human. Roll me perception checks.
And
Yeah, no. So he's sitting behind his desk in this nice chair with a lot of cushioning to it.
Come on in.
Head on in.
Yeah, he kind of
Nice place.
puts his hands out to the chairs. There's not enough for all of you, but
I'll go sit in one.
I'll
No
stand.
Aelin
thank you.
will sit in the other.
So, it comes to my attention that you were sent by Lord Neverember.
That is correct. We're required to ask of him a favor, and I have spoken to the Lord before, and he granted us this. We just simply require to talk to one specific prisoner about a few things, and then you can have him back. No problem.
The prisoners do not leave our cells. Well, besides for out-the-door time and meal time and punishment
Sure.
time.
More so a figure of speech. Point being, I just need him for 5 minutes and then he's all yours again. You can stand outside and make sure we're not up to any funny business, as I'm sure you will. But we just need to ask a few simple things of him.
Roll me a persuasion.
Okay.
Advantage. You have a
Inspire myself.
letter from Lord Neverember.
23.
You know, normally I don't do this sort of thing, but Lord Protector Neverember is one who gave me seat of power here.
Ah, perfect.
He's kind of a bastard for it. Did not realize it'd be so cold in winter.
This place does seem like it sucks.
Yes. Well, I suppose if that is it, what interest would you have with this man?
We are under some intelligence that might suggest that he has been planning to be placed here from the start. And we just like to figure out if that's true or not.
No one likes to be placed in Iron Gate.
Well, sometimes inside the walls are safer than out.
What could he be hiding from?
That's what we're here to find out.
And this is prisoner
626, I believe.
626. He looks over at the other man who led you here.
Take them to 626. Make sure they don't do any funny business. Let me know.
The guy kind of clears his throat and starts to walk over to the warden and whisper something in his ear.
Oh. Right, okay. Well, it appears there is a slight mix-up.
And what's that?
It would appear that prisoner 626 was put into the holding for the worst of the worst. There's no... How do I say this? When there's prisoners too much to handle, we throw them in whole. To the
May
old...
I ask how he deserved to be there?
I've never seen so much bloodshed in this prison, and I have seen a lot.
He's killing people in the prison?
Yes, they poisoned fuel, started fights in cafeteria. This man is wild man.
Well, I can assure you this. We just need 5 minutes of his time. I assume that him being there won't affect our chances of visiting, now would it, dear Warden?
It might affect your chances of getting out of here alive.
I assure you, we'll be fine.
And
It's
if
just
I
one
Lovely
may,
guard.
Warden, if during our inquiring with this inmate, should he attempt to escape, should we use all means necessary to stop him?
Oh, there is no escape.
Yes,
Hole
but
is...
should he attempt to escape, may we have your permission to stop him instead, in case your guards are dealing with other inmates?
Look, odds are if he is in hole, he is already dead. But I cannot give you permission to kill prisoner. However, we do not get people out of hole. They go in hole, they stay there.
So if we go in, we stay, is what you're trying to say.
No, if you manage to make it out alive, we will get you out of there. But we have to come up with secret knock. Do you know any?
We have somebody that can cast a message.
It'll work.
Lovely.
So we have to come up with a secret knock.
Well, I am very impressed with your protective means of security here in this top facility prison, such as secret knocks. We'll be fine. If you would please get someone to escort us to the location of the prisoner. That would be swell.
Of course. He just kind of nods his head toward the guard. He says, "All right, come with me. I'd normally confiscate your gear, but you're gonna need it."
Before we go,
Sounds like
I'll
a party.
hold my hand out to the warden to shake it, and I'll say, "Thank you, warden."
My name is Ryven Benswith. It is pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Warden Benswith. I am Master Silvertongue.
Yes. Tell Lord Protector Neverember that I say hello. Now I'm looking for reassignment.
I'll let him know, see what I can do.
If I may, Lord Benswith, I have with me a ring that could send a message. It would take some time, but if you write the message out yourself, I can make sure it gets sent off.
How does this thing work?
Aelin will do a quick demonstration of writing out a quick note, pressing it with her ring, it folds into an origami, and then it just flutters over to Lord Benswith. It just says, magic.
Does it go through objects?
As long as it has a way to cross the air. So if we release it outside or through a window, it will make its way to him.
Yes, you have no luck on this. Where you are
Oh.
going is old prison that this prison was built on top of. Long ago. There is no way out.
Oh, sir, you misunderstand me. I mean that you may send this message now before we go into this prison.
I do not understand how that will help.
So that you may inform Lord Neverember yourself.
Oh, I understand.
That
Okay.
you're requesting a reassignment.
I misunderstood. I thought you wanted this to send and tell you that you wanted to come back up. I understand. Okay, let me fill out. He fills out some note. I misinterpreted that situation entirely.
That's okay. That's okay.
Maximum security.
Yeah, while this is happening, can I just quickly scan the room for anything that I think might be related to Waterdeep or Lord Neverember?
Yeah, sure.
I don't think this
Investigation, I guess. I already had roll a perception, so I would say it kind of requires a closer look.
Sure, that's fine. 22.
So in something that's really popular in Waterdeep is members of the Lord's Alliance. And on that tabard, hanging off his mail on the wall, is the sigil of the Lord's Alliance. The Lord's Alliance does exist throughout the realm, but they do have a very strong foothold in Waterdeep, as well as Neverwinter.
Okay. I'll just very quickly point to it and say, were you stationed in Waterdeep or Neverwinter before you came up here?
Oh, you have good eye. Yes. I was in Waterdeep, but, after what they did to, Lord Neverember, I moved up to, Neverwinter. And then when they recommissioned the prison a few years ago. Part of the agreement was that the Lord Protector gets to name the warden, and then he would become part of the agreement. You see, this prison used to belong to the Dale before we moved here. And the deal was we would fund the Dale in exchange for putting our worst prisoners in their prison.
Right, so you must have left Waterdeep, what, like 20 odd years ago?
Somewhere around there, yes.
I see. Well, you just missed me. I'm just gonna, as I sort of join the group, I'm gonna kind of look him over really well. Does he seem like he's being truthful with me about the reasons that he left?
Roll an insight check.
Really should have whatever myself. 13. God damn it! I rolled some hideous nose. Fuck.
He seems like he's been fairly honest. You can't really dig anything out of it.
That's fair. Great. Well, we should be off.
Gives you like a
Aelin will
little
take the
salute.
guy's note and flutters away. Flutter, flutter, flutter.
He waves to it as it flies away. The guard leads you back down the stairs into this, what you assume is one of the points of this star-like prison. This back corner where there's this, this thick metal hatch. And he says, "This is hole." Oh, sorry, this isn't that guy. This is the hole. So, be prepared. We throw the worst bunch down there. And just kind of let them, stay down there away from the rest of the population. They're very terrible people, to be honest with you. Now, that being said, we do drop supply crates of food and things down there every so often, but, yeah, so don't be surprised if you immediately get jumped when you descend.
So you don't ever go down there?
No, hells no.
Ah. Sure you don't want to come?
Absolutely not. Don't pay me enough.
About
Sounds like
how
a nice
many
community
people?
of fuckery.
But about how many people have you thrown down there in the past few years?
It's not many. It's, 20, 30.
How any of them magic users?
I'm gonna roll this guy a check. We take away all their belongings when we put them in prison. There's been a few mage-looking types, beards and stuff, but that's kind of judgmental if you ask me, so... it could be.
What's the light like down there?
Dark. This is the old prison that we built this prison on top of.
Light up a torch.
I will be sitting here for the next couple hours. My name's why did I say that?
Frank.
My name's Jimbo. So, if you need to send a message, send it up to me, Jimbo, and I'll let you out.
Native Icewind Dale, are you Jimbo?
That I am.
Yeah,
All right,
remember
Jimbo,
that.
if you hear a message, it'll be from me. She'll give him a
Alright.
smile.
All right. Shall we away?
Best of luck.
We shall away.
Keep good hold of our stuff, eh? And I pat Valida really hard on the back where the chest is.
He unlatches. He like unlocks it, unlatches the lock, opens the hatch. The heavy thud. Oh, and should probably mention, been some weird shit recently down there, like odors coming up and weird sounds and shit. So, anyways,
You guys
Probably
need a
around the same
janitor.
time since you threw that man at whatever.
Before we drop, where are we dropping, boys? Can I do a divine sense, please? As that hole is open. I can
What are the
see
odds we
within.
encounter?
It's only 60 feet. How long does it last for? Until the end of your next turn, so I guess 6 seconds. You know if there's the type of celestial fiend or undead of any being whose presence you sense, but you cannot see its identity, like the vampire Count Strahd. I love that example is in
yeah.
divine sense.
So this, it doesn't go through like certain thickness walls or something, right?
You cannot detect presence, place objects, but you can detect desecrated and consecrated. Where the heck does it say it? That's not behind total cover, but I assume because the door is open, I could kind of see down in there.
So what I'll say, wait, so it's fiend. So what are the things it finds?
Celestial fiend and undead.
Okay, so it does not ping anything.
Oh, nothing immediate area. That's too bad.
Who
Hop.
volunteers to go first?
Probably the Hobson.
Yeah, that's what's going in.
Let's let the person with the most impressive and important cargo go first. Jump in after Zorag.
Okay.
All right, Aelin waves bye to Jimbo and jumps in.
Good luck.
Superhero landing.
Your boots all.
Oh, I should have told him to take bets to see on how long it would take for us to get back, make some more money. Dang it! Oh well. Retrospect.
Boots all smash onto the hard cobblestone floors.
This cobblewood is hard.
Dude, I would love to see cobblewood now. Can we make that a thing? The
Yes,
next
please.
house I make is gonna have cobblewood in it.
Isn't that just like wood chips?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like wood chips on the floor.
Yeah. Go to one of those playgrounds with all the wood chips and just
Yeah.
like start gluing them together and just make a wall.
Beautiful.
Real quick. So, you had a light, correct?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably
yeah?
does a torch.
All right. Okay, cool. So you all should be able to see. I just want to change the music really quick. What the heck?
What to heck?
What to heck? There we go.
The warden
So-
is totally crooked, by the way. Totally.
So your feet hit the cobblestone down here, and you're greeted with a hallway, with this tattered old red rug lining the path down, and there's these sconces on the wall that are rusted, like bronze colored. Roll me investigation, actually. Someone.
It's nice of them to put a rug down here.
Who has the best investigation should do it.
13.
Pretty sure it will be Aelin.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're either so old and rusted that parts have fallen off, or they've been destroyed, or something like that. They're damaged. The rug you guys assume is from when the prison was originally there. Like they didn't put this rug down there for you guys. This is an old rug. You continue I assume, to walk down this dark hallway.
Ease.
With a weapon out.
Okay. And as you get to the end of the hall, there is this this crack in the wall. And so this whole area down here has like debris, like the stone debris and rubble kind of filling the area. You get to the end of the hall, it looks like the hall should go right. You know, like traditionally the hall would go to the right. However, there's a large cave-in of stone blocking that way. But as you look in front of you, it seems like the wall from the original prison has shattered in this one spot. And you can see through this small campfire. And you do hear some voices here. You think that was another delivery? I don't know,
That's
go
where I
check.
walk through.
Zorek, you just kind of brazenly walk through this crack.
Just,
What do you do?
what's up, boys?
What the hell? They kind of freeze, not expecting somebody to be down here. You scan them over, and they seem to be wearing kind of that standard prison garb that you saw the inmates in the cells wearing. However, some of them have like some like leather and chainmail pieces. Like someone's got like chainmail gloves, and they do seem to have some weapons, but it's very mismatched. And they're kind of staring at you up and down. It's very much like a standoff.
So, how is it down here? Seems like a terrible place to live.
It's pretty bad, yeah. But it'd be a lot easier down here if we... This guy's turning into Mort real fast.
Oh, my
Be a-
spleen!
It'd be a lot easier down here. God damn it, he's turning into Mort too much.
Do it.
No,
Turn him into
I
Rick.
can't. Mort's already been killed. Mort's dead. It'd be a lot easier down here if we had, what do you have? How'd you manage
I
it?
really don't think that's a good idea for you to insinuate that.
How'd you get down here with that stuff?
Oh, this is just my shit. See any pirates around lately? Been looking for one.
Roll me persuasion. Disadvantage.
The rest of the world just watching this happen, and I'm just
It's gonna
have my
get
head in my
He's
hands.
gonna get double nat 20s.
I got a -1 on my persuasion.
Actually, roll me
Nothing to do there.
intimidation.
Oh, okay. Then fuck yeah. Let's do it with disadvantage.
You
okay,
did
I can
intimidate
still
them.
rock with it. No, I did persuasion. Damn,
Yeah.
got a 6 and a nat 20.
We ain't snitches. And they start to draw their weapons.
I told you that's probably not a good idea.
Get them, boys. Two of them start charging down. One's got like these two bronze-looking makeshift daggers. This other guy's got a mace. This guy's a little bit bigger, and he's got those chain gloves and stuff on. He's running down with a mace at you. We're gonna go ahead and roll an initiative as these two guys
Good.
charge towards Zorag. Give me 1 second.
I would
Delete
just
this.
roll really high and fireball all of them.
So do you guys want to watch, or should we get involved? Kind of want to see this.
I think for time's sake, we should help.
I
I think you can take them, but
Take
make it a little
down these
quicker.
guys, and then maybe I can, if he's within 120 feet, I can try messaging him directly.
None of them look. Alien, do any of them look like as there's a run as or did any of them look like Flynn at all? Or...
No.
Combat. Got to prepare a lot of stuff apparently.
God damn it, Elin. Before she rolled a 1. No, she rolled a 2. She thought her
The
way. That's
initiatives
just 3.
tonight are awesome.
Did you guys? Oh, you guys don't have tokens, right? Sorry.
Yeah, you'll have
That's
to.
my bad. My bad. Yes. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right. So, these dudes. We got a 14.
I got an 11.
I got a 5.
5 and 11 and a 6. Okay. So, Zorag, you get the jump on these guys because they have to travel a distance to get to you. They're running down this this room that you've entered. It looks like a prison room it's got cells on either side, about like 4 on each side, as well as this little corner that appears to have like a broken chest and some chairs that have been broken as well. These guys are in like the center of the room by this small fire that they had created, but now we're running toward you. What would you like to do?
Let's see. I'm just gonna like shake my head at the hefty fellow with the mace. Be like I'm telling you that's not a good idea. As I just draw my great axe and I run smooth at him and just fucking do an uppercut with this great axe right into his chest.
Yeah, you run up the great axe. Go ahead.
Oh,
Let's see what this guy's are.
I slipped.
All right, so you that does miss. Okay, you start running up and you trip over this this stone. I mean, there's a lot of rubble down here. It's a lot of this place is collapsed in and built on top of. So you trip over this stone on your first swing.
Let me double check something here. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I'll just go to swing again on him. 14.
But
man.
yeah, you recover and you bring this axe back around and give a chop.
Or 15 slashing.
Okay. Cool. Got it.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, up next is the what appears to be the leader of them, who's got he's very toned, and he starts to charge at you with a, let's see. Starts to charge at you with some sort of curved sword, and pulls it out of this sheath and cuts up at you for a 18.
Yep.
7 slashing.
Check yeah.
Okay, and then he comes and rakes it across again. This guy is pretty nimble and quick.
7 plus 4.
Yeah,
11.
4 damage, and then he, after his second hit, he has this offhand makeshift dagger, and he comes to hit you in the thigh with it. For an 11.
That's a miss.
Misses. So up next, I think it was Valida. Yes, Valida.
She'll drop her torch and bring up her shield from her gauntlet. All right, which one of you wants to be the one that lives to tell us where we can find our pirate?
Roll intimidation if you'd like.
Can
you're
I
just
use
playing
my
with Texan.
Can I use my strength to intimidate?
Roll intimidation.
As she climbs through the hole, she's just knocking the wall down.
Shit.
Trips over a little bit of rubble.
Yeah. Maybe you're not fully through yet, so they don't even like recognize it. They're too into the battle to even hear you.
Fine. Can I go after the captain?
Yes, you can. He is like he's flanking. Well, not flanking, but he's to the left of Zorag, while the bigger guy is dead in front of Zorag. So you're able to run up to this captain guy.
First, I'm gonna do non-lethal. So first swing. A nat 1. Neato.
It's really
second
dark,
swing.
and you're not used to fighting with light. You've been very fortunate so far to fight with light in the area, but you're able to hit with the second swing.
For 10 damage, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to pop him with my shield and try to knock him prone.
Okay, I like it.
So he gets to do either an acrobatics or athletics, and I do athletics.
Okay, acrobatic or athletics.
Oh my god, of course I roll low.
He rolled a nat 1.
Nice! Yes,
There you
knock
go.
him on his ass.
So yeah, you knock him down on his ass. Does it push him back at all, or is it like?
No,
just
you
knock
can
him
choose
prone?
either to knock him prone or shove him back 5 feet.
Because you could have shoved him into the fire, which would have been cool. But
Yeah, I'm trying to keep him alive as of right now.
cool. All right. Anything else from you?
That is my turn.
It's 10 damage. Yeah. All right. So up next would be the bigger dude with the mace. Looks at his fallen leader, and then looks back up at you guys, and he's gonna bring the mace and try and crack Zorag's knee with it.
Am I 5 feet from Zorag?
Yes, you guys are within
I'll
5
impose
feet.
disadvantage by getting my shield in the way.
Awesome. Oh wow! I just said this guy has a mace, but he actually has a mace. So disadvantage. They both miss. Valiatek just kind of sees it and holds her shield out, and they cling right into the shield. Oh, I didn't put these guys in order. That's my bad. So, the kind of scrawnier looking guy with the 2 makeshift daggers is gonna run up to Valida on the left of Valida and swing at her neck. He's going for your neck because you're not that armored there.
That's what the ridges on the pauldrons are for.
Okay. I'm gonna roll scimitar, but it'll do dagger damage. He misses.
Yeah, it just clings off the ridge on the pauldron.
Yeah. All right. It is now. Got to scroll up quite a bit for this. It is now Equa's turn. Or
Equa's
Ivrin.
Oh, I'm before Aelin? Shit. I thought
Yep.
it was before. Okay, great. Okay.
Aelin rolled shit.
Ivrin will casually stroll through the crack in the wall, brushing the dust off of his shoulders as he goes, and he will draw the +1 rapier, shiny cutlass, and he will point it down over the body of the guy that's on the floor.
Mhm.
And I will say to the 2, right then, boys. You're gonna tell us where we can find ex-Captain Flintseppi, or I turn your friend here into a fountain. Your choice.
Intimidation.
Advantage because he's prone?
I'll roll and see how they take that. What's this guy's charisma? I usually have this so much better prepared. Okay, sweet. So the guy with the twin daggers kind of like holds him up. Promise we get to live.
Sure, if you don't piss me off.
All right, I have no allegiance. Puts his daggers back and takes a step back. The mace guy grits his teeth and looks back at the dagger guy, and it doesn't look too happy. I didn't roll for the guy on the ground. I'll give him disadvantage because he's on the ground. Okay. And he starts crawling away from you, like toward the fire. Like, all right.
Put the tip of it on his neck and just hold it there until we get the information.
What do you want to know?
Where is ex-captain Flynn Seppi, and why is he here?
I don't know who that is.
I push down a little deeper
No,
onto the neck.
I'm telling the truth. I don't know who he is, but are you talking about 626?
Sure, that's the one.
Yeah, he was just brought down here. Maybe yesterday. Guy's a real prick.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I'm not liking your answers, and I'll push it a little harder.
Give me another intimidation check. I'm gonna see if he does know. I'm gonna roll.
I'm also hoping this display will affect the other two, but if it doesn't, that's fine. 27.
We tried to get him to join our group. You know, the strength in numbers down here. But he didn't give us the time of day. He left through some crawl space.
Which direction?
He points behind him to this this doorway. It's an open door that leads into another room that has more cells.
So I'm holding it there, and then I... Very good! And I just sheath it real quick. Put my hand down to help him up.
The mace-wielding guy just spits on the ground. He looks mad, but... You know.
You know,
He's
you
made-
should be really happy because you were about to get totally fucked.
You've made a very smart decision today.
Cowards. He's speaking to his comrades.
Well, I don't go pick up her torch.
Well, enjoy your fire, and hope you don't see us again. Come on.
Is there like some food sitting around there? Like maybe the captain was eating on? Because that captain is the one who fucking hit me. I'm gonna take his goddamn food.
Yeah, it looks like there's like on a little wooden stick over the fire. There's like a very small fish.
I'm gonna just reach down and grab it. And I'm gonna be like, this is for hitting me. And I'm just gonna take a big bite out of it.
You hear his stomach growl super loud.
I eat it faster.
Pause.
Until there's nothing but the little bitty like tail, and then I'll toss it back.
And then just a small whimpering noise. But yeah,
I saved a ration.
you guys proceed into the next room, which does just appear to be more cells. Unless you guys wanted to do anything in that previous room.
Before leaving that room, Aelin will just drop a ration on the ground, like trying to be the last one to leave the room.
Okay, yeah, you just kind of just discreetly just like throw a ration behind your back.
Yep.
You watch all three jump on it.
They all kill each other.
And the captain gets to it first, I guess probably because he's already on the ground.
Yep. And she was aiming towards him, so.
Yeah. So, you enter this room. Go ahead, roll me perceptions. You're gonna have an advantage because they told you that he went through a crawl space, which was cool that you guys got that information. It make this a lot easier.
18.
Okay.
Me and Valeda.
So, in this room, the only things out of the ordinary, there seems to be a crack in the wall to the left, a hole in the wall that leads into like almost like a cave-ish sort of section, and then to the right you find there's this this crawl space through like the lower part of the wall, and there's been like broken furniture and tables like placed in front of it that either disguise it or to block something from coming in or out. So yeah, those are your two options that you really see.
Well, where do we think?
Well, this one looks like it's being hidden deliberately. So, I vote for that little crawl space to the right there.
You did mention a crawl space.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Okay.
Start crawling through.
Yeah.
So you kick the furniture out of the way, and it's going to be a tight squeeze. You squeeze your way through this. It looks like probably part of the foundation of this building from long ago, and there's just this section that you're able to squeeze through, and then once you squeeze through that, it looks like a lot of dirt and stone mixed that has been pushed aside, somehow dug out, and there's a tunnel that's just really claustrophobic, but you're able to slowly work your way through until you pop out the other side, where you once again meet cobblestone. And laying on the ground is a little bent spoon.
Seems like an Alakazam's been in here.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, I'll just crawl out of the hole, keeping an eye out, looking around.
Volita relights her torch. I assume you didn't have that in the hole.
Just burning somebody's ass in front of me. Get him moving.
Ow! Stop!
Be careful, that fish is giving me gas. I don't want to blow everyone up in this tunnel.
As you pull yourself out of this small hole into this new hallway, you look to your left, and it looks like down the hall, more cells. But to the right, you see a door, a shut door, wood and wood and steel reinforced. Seems to be giving off a glow.
Do I hear anything coming from the other side of the door?
You walk up to the door. Roll me a perception.
14.
I'm gonna assume that's... You do not hear anything on the other side, but you do start to smell a weird odor. Quite, like, just very strange. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what that smell is. But looking at the door, that glow is coming from a sigil. Like some sort of magical letter or symbol.
Hey, Ivorin, you know what this thing is?
I know what that thing is.
Roll me a Arcana.
Nope.
You're not sure. Your magic comes from music and from cards and stuff. It's not like traditional magics necessarily.
Out of my league. I'm not
Aelin.
really into the defensive sort of thing.
Aelin will come up and take a peek at it. Does she know?
Roll Arcana.
Or does it look very... Nope.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana just for shits and giggles.
Hey, you roll better than them.
I'm just joking. I'm not really making that roll.
You're not able to decipher what this magic on this door is. So
Does the symbol look similar to anything that we've seen recently?
I think
Like the
I've
writing
seen
style?
something like this recently. I don't think so. Not in particular.
Guess I'll take an
Alright.
arrow out and just like poke the door. Like you said, it's like glowing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw an arrow out that I have and just kind of just touch it, not like loudly or
Mhm.
anything. I'm just gonna gently touch the door, see what
You
happens.
gently touch the door with the arrow.
Yes. And
And
I
you
die.
You feel a slight touch on your arm of like a cold steel. That's it.
What the fuck? Pick it up. Put it
Yeah.
back.
Oh, yep.
Pick it up.
Oh,
Put it
no.
back. Pick it up.
Aelin,
I'm not in the arrow. I'm just like, touch that door with this. Maybe you know what the fuck's going on.
Are you serious? I touch it.
Yeah, you feel like the tip of the arrow touching your skin.
Oh, that's crazy. Here, Aelin, touch
Okay.
this.
I'm gonna just do something first. Let Valiant have a turn. Aelin, while they're playing around with it, Aelin is gonna try casting message through the door to see if she can reach Flynn.
Okay, you're trying
Just
to reach
going-
Flynn.
Yeah, like, are you there? And that's all she'll say.
Can you just drop message into the chat box real quick? I want to know exactly how this works.
Sure.
So, Grizz, when we touch the arrow, we feel the same space of the arrow on our arms.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
but
door is deterring people from destroying it because it will also reflect that damage at you.
Well, you know, I've always wanted to kick my own ass.
I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
I wonder if it redirects what's touched to it to find it.
We could try this. Touch. Well, no, don't do that.
press your butt against the door.
So, Aelin, you sent out a message. What do you say?
Just, are you there? That's it. No other clarification, just are you there? Just trying to prompt a response.
Gotcha. Cool. You don't get a response.
Would she know if the message was sent out successfully or no?
Ooh, does it tell you? Let's see. You're a target and only a target hears the message, and you can pry on whisper. That only you can hear. You can cast this spell through solid objects. Barrier. A magical silence, 1 foot stone. Doesn't specify. So roll me an Arcana check.
Ready.
So if you just try to open.
Well,
the
that I'm
door
good
by
at.
yourself-
Yeah,
I know my own spells.
it feels like it didn't hit anyone's ears.
Alright. So it's either the door's blocking it or beyond 120 feet. Either one.
So you're saying we should just try to open this thing?
I mean, if
or-
I was pondering, if you try to open it, does it open the door to your soul?
I'm opening
Aelin's
the door.
gonna.
Okay.
Aelin was about to knock on the door, and then Zorak says that. She pauses. Nope.
There's
You're gonna-
some evil shit in there. I'm gonna try to open it.
You grab the handle and you go to open it. It doesn't budge, and then you feel a shocking sensation from the handle course up your arm and into your body, and you take 14 lightning damage. Is that what it's called in this game? Lightning? Electric?
Yeah, lightning.
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 Zappy.
Just, oh shit, that hurt. Did it
So
work?
that's-
I'm like looking at my chest.
I don't think so.
Aelin's gonna knock on the door. Just a knock knock.
You feel a knock knock on your
Soul.
collarbone.
Ow. She rubs at her collarbone.
Oh, I just have to break the door down. Is that what we're deciding here?
Or just spell.
Hang on. Aelin wants to look at the outside of the door. Are there like hinges on this side, or no?
I'm thinking of how they would do this. I think the hinges would be on the other side. Or I guess there would be
Damn it.
hinges on
Okay.
both sides, right? That's
Well, if the door opens in, we wouldn't see hinges. If it opens out, we would.
If it opens
Oh,
towards
doors
us,
work.
we could.
Yeah, if it
see
opens
hinges.
towards us, you'd see the hinges. If it opens in, you don't.
Unless the hinges are in the door sill itself.
I'm just trying to
'cause
figure
then
out
it could be on the
what
other
makes
way.
more sense in a prison for where this room leads to. I'll say it opens in, so the hinges wouldn't be on your side.
Okay. What about the wall
wait.
surrounding? Is there anything about the wall that this door is on?
Roll me an investigation check.
11.
As you press up against this wall and start feeling around, you hear, I wouldn't mess with that too much, love. As a figure
Where-
comes out
where?
from behind you guys.
Spins around.
Before you is I believe he's a half-elven man with blonde hair that's like shoulder length. But he's in prison garb. Aelin, this man would be familiar to you.
She clenches her hands and she just glares at him.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh, you think you're slick, do ya?
And this
Man, that door
spoon,
fucked
did
me
ya?
up.
It's food. We buzz Aelin urge to kill rising. Anyways. Yeah!
Yeah. Good job, guys. You're not dead.
Yeah.
Yet?
You're in a cool
Just got shocked. and
dungeon.
Got
Good
sliced a little.
session.
Whew. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight's episode
Sheesh.
of Lost Song of Phandelver. Next session, we'll possibly be wrapping up this dungeon and seeing what Flynn was up to. Could be quite fun, quite exciting. Hope to see you all next Sunday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, as well as Mondays 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Morris, and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time for Rime of the Frost Maiden. See you guys next time.
Oops, all Goliath this week.
Peace. Yeah. Oops.
Oh,
all
yeah, I
all
forgot
about
lights.
I gotta watch that video so I know my voice.